It's the Talos principle.
It's puzzles and philosophy.
Mm-hmm. Here I am, a meat popsicle, playing a video game where I'm playing a robot, discovering its sense of self.
I'm discovering my own sense of self.
Big same.
What's the point of a video game? You don't find your sense of self.
Mm-hmm. I'm always asking myself that. One. It's the loneliest number that there's ever been.
It's true.
Yes, so we basically did a little bit, just popped our heads in a touch into the Egyptology zone. We need a T block, an L block, and an S block, which all exist here. Good sign. Gonna get some lasers, gonna get some companion cubes. Well, let's jump in. Yes, this bit here with the pools where we found, I jumped over to a hidden terminal. Window through a door. Well, it's right there, so I can probably just...
Yeah, just jump up
just
and grab
yoink it a little bit.
Just grab it.
How hard could that be?
Yeah, right? Just you know, stretch.
Oh, big stretch.
Oh, big stretch.
Alright. Laser. Ah, okay. So the laser's gonna have to get there eventually. Okay, you're a bumpy boy. QR code over there, as well as another guy. Okay. Alright.
You have many lens.
Much to consider, for sure. Alright. Or if I can get away with this.
Here we go.
Don't bump me. Don't you do it,
Don't bump me, bro.
bro. Alright, well, we'll give this a shot. Sounds like it worked. Jail time!
QR code. Woo! Fair enough. What isn't? No pat spagato.
Indeed. Hello, hello. I am repeatedly being locked in jail for my many crimes. And I assure you, there are quite a few.
And run with L2 if you wish.
I know. I'm thinking to myself right now. I am pretty sure I know what has to happen here. That I kind of have to get a viewpoint of this so that I can like power this through the window instead of around the corner here.
Yep.
Question being, is there a good place I can do that at? It's unlocked for quite a while when I do this, so like...
And you do have to have it unlocked in the first place.
Yes,
so
that's what I mean. Like, it's kind of like I need to...
Leaving this one here is fine.
It's mostly that I need like a place for it where I can see both.
Pushing both.
Because I'm gonna close it when I move this one.
Yeah, but you'll open it again. If you... I mean, you can see both here.
But I can't make a line from where this one is currently.
No, but you can... You just, you know, make it again.
Mostly I just need to move this one over.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you meant like that. You had that one had to see both of these ones.
No.
I was just confused.
Tragic.
Yeah, there's yeah, one more part.
There we go.
There you go.
I didn't realize I hadn't done that. It didn't want to connect.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, why not? That was definitely on purpose.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Ah, I see, so it's really slow so that you can't cheese
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That does make sense.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't, you know, I hadn't really even thought about how it would. You could totally do that the normal way. But hey, this works.
Now we're working towards that fan,
Mm-hmm. We're a big fan.
which I'm sure is fun. QR code to the left.
Boing. Hidden dangers.
Escape death any number of times. Just vigilance. Who knows what happens to those who step carelessly too often?
Who could say?
Well, who knows? They might get blown up by an orb.
These things happen.
In a box float.
Whoa!
Woo!
Is that like a fancy soda?
Maybe.
A box float?
Could be. Third wheel. Oh my.
Alright, so we got 2 bits to get through. Got us a red laser thing behind it. Ah, there's the bit. Ah, I see. So we're gonna need this one open, but we're also gonna need both of these. So obviously what I have to do is cross the beams.
Sure, sure. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I love steady equilibriums. Pretty sure I can tell where this is going to have difficulty, but you know, I'll do it first.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you?
I dared you.
How dare you?
Alright, time to figure out how you can do the ride in one.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. There does not appear to be any sort of higher ground I could use here.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this kind of can't really be anywhere else, I don't think. connect this to the reds and the blues. And I'm
Nope.
sure nothing bad would happen.
Well, you can try. Won't work, but you can try.
There's those fireworks we were promised.
Mm-hmm.
Not what I wanted to happen. But it works perfectly, baby! Absolutely no issues whatsoever. We'll just leave them in an epic laser battle. My next puzzle's just right here.
Yeah, it's right there.
Donk.
Go get it.
Over the fence, you say? Interesting.
I see you didn't fall into the trap I fell into every time.
Which was, oh, jumping over and trapping yourself behind the fence.
Yes.
Not bringing in a means of escape.
Yeah, not bringing a means of escape. Yeah, that got me like every time I did this puzzle. Like, oops.
I need that.
In too much of a hurry to jump over the fence, I forgot to bring an extra box.
I need
And
that.
you can't jump over it on the way back. I did that both times I did this puzzle. No, not saying I did it the first time. I did it every time I did that
Ooh.
puzzle. Ooh, yeah, put a message up. Do it.
Where should I put a message up?
Wherever you want.
Oh no, I hate having free choice.
Let's see if there are any. There's some messages for before. There might be some. Nah. But you can put it next to an old message if you want it. Like down here if you want. Why not make it have a friend? What are you feeling?
Good question. The thing is, uncautious people fucking die in here. I'll need a special device to solve this
Yeah,
one.
you will. Yeah, you will.
I can't write try jumping, so.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes. You are very limited in what you can write. You can read it though to see how many times you've died, which is fun.
None, because I'm great.
Yeah, sure.
I see. Bro, calm down.
Okay, so it won't kill guns that aren't directly ahead of it.
Its path, yeah.
Climb over without the item.
Okay, so if I get either a block or a jammer over, I'm
Careful.
good. Oh, I know. Look, it's really important that I read this message.
Not getting itself killed. Right,
Epitaph.
Samsara,
Oh,
terminate
no.
here. You might want to leave though. But anyway, Samsara did die here.
That's not very Samsara of you, bro. Interesting. I could basically get either of these over, and I'm guessing... Gimme.
Okay, yes. But I'm going to explain to you how you're supposed to do it.
Go for it.
Because it's a mechanic that I don't think you're going to learn about. Otherwise, you'll need to get the jammer back. I don't know.
That might be a little difficult.
Yeah. Okay, what from here? You can leave the jammer on this side, but get the jammer. And you'll need to look out at that guy. And jam him when he's about as far over as he can get.
Alright.
Go back over to the box. I'm telling you this because you're going to need to use this later, and this is the puzzle that's supposed to teach you how to do this.
Sure.
Put the box on his head.
Oh. You're right, I had no idea I could do that. Now unjam.
And then you can unjam him, and then jam him when it's on the other side, take the box, and put it on this way. I'm about 99% certain this is how you're supposed to do the puzzle and not what you did. Good job.
I love being a dirty, rotten cheater.
Good job. But I definitely want to teach you this mechanic because there's a later puzzle that relies a few of them relies heavily on this mechanic, and if you don't learn it, you would be very stuck there.
Yeah, I don't think I would have any idea that you could put something on that guy.
Yep.
This seems like a little bit of an oversight. If I'm honest. That was kind of double weird, because I'm not... like... I guess you would have had to just be holding the box and walk up to him and realize there was like a thing on him. Because like that didn't even slightly occur to me that I could have interacted with him in any way.
Yeah,
I mean, hell, you told me to do it and I could barely see the outline of the box on his head.
It did to me. That's how I solved it first time.
Yeah.
I didn't do what you did. No,
it did not even occur to me to walk up to him with the box.
I watched him going over and I'm like, can I jump on him? And I was like, no. And I was like, oh, I can put the box in his head then. But,
what?
In the time of your ancestors, those who did not choose the path of faith.
I love him.
Bro?
I believe that was 23, the one we've seen before.
Fear only that you.
But yeah, the ladder should be a little taller.
To prevent that specifically, yes.
Because you are going to need to know about putting boxes
on things.
Yes. It's key in a few puzzles later on. And that's the one that's supposed to teach you it.
I've died 12 times?
Yep.
Go me. Alright, so if I remember correctly, the one puzzle we've already solved is the one that had the thing, yes. And it needs a red.
Oh, I guess there's a puzzle directly across from it.
Yeah.
There are definitely a few puzzles in this that you can cheese in unexpected ways. Which is good. I like that. That one, I'm like.
I mean, it's teaching an important lesson.
It is. It is trying to tutorialize something at you, which is why I didn't want. I wanted to tell you the solution.
Oh no, that's perfectly fair. Because that is just laying, the game laying a clever little trap for me because I did something it didn't intend.
Yes.
That's not really helping so much as preventing headaches later on.
Yeah, this start's pretty easy.
This start's pretty straightforward. I mean, I guess it really is just if you have the brain blast to do this and to do it outside the thing in the first place. You would sort of expect this to be one of the first ones that you're meant to get.
Yeah, I think there are definitely some stars that are that are definitely supposed to be your
tutorial on
your intro to stars. And some of them are like motherfuckers. And I don't know how you're supposed to ever find them.
I went the wrong way.
Yeah. We'll check to see if Milton has anything else to say to us. Once we get 10 stars, you can do one of the star doors if you wish.
Sure. Nope, doesn't want to talk to us.
No, Milton got nothing to say.
Not deserving of the library
We
assistant.
can and should unlock the fan.
Yes, I believe we'll need it for the very next
It's
room.
either the next one or the one after.
Yeah, we
but
did look at it.
We will need fans and the play symbols really soon.
Mm-hmm. That ain't gonna work. I'm gonna be honest, I never actually think about what I'm doing.
No, God, no. When I do these, no, I just push stuff in and it's like, does this work? No.
I'm just decent at Tetrising things.
Oh.
No.
Goodbye.
Oh, you can't keep doing this to me!
You keep stealing those fans. You keep stealing them. They ain't yours right now.
Yep.
Yes,
Yes,
we already
did
need
see.
them in 2, yeah.
That L with nothing on it is terrifying.
Yes, yeah. Again, the red, if you can take as long as you want on a puzzle.
Yes.
I know all.
But the red ones are like,
My
you
power
can come
knows
back to them
no
later if you
bounds.
feel like you're just getting nowhere.
Yeah.
Your will is free.
Yeah, it's like I'll give a
because
shot
you
to
were
all of
made
these,
to be free.
but I won't
It is the
necessarily
principle of your existence, without which the
puzzle on
trials of this
something too
world
long.
would hold
I was
no
never
meaning.
free. Get out of here.
To seek salvation
I ain't free.
must be your choice.
I will never seek salvation.
Oh my god, we have so many people to talk to. Elohim wants to talk to us, Alexandra wants to talk to us, and...
Maybe Milton, maybe just the drives. Science magic,
I
weight
love
loss,
me some science magic.
and arcadey journal 81. Alright, I love science magic. This is about how science is indistinguishable from magic, blah blah blah. And the term science is only meant what it does to us for around 600 years. Its practice far predates the name. There is evidence pre-Aristotle which indicates soothsayers, mystics, and the like may have employed basic scientific methods to predict the future and confound their benefactors.
With facts and logic.
One anecdote concerns a palm reader who was exposed when 2 wealthy clients compared their readings and found them to be identical. In 1948, the tendency to discover deep personal meaning in vague descriptions delivered authoritatively was given a name, the Forer effect. Today it is recognized in all contemporary psychological theory. That doesn't mean they were using science, though. That means they were using, like, pseudoscience nonsense. They were using trickery. Anyway.
Weight loss blog. Aw man, if there's one thing that's good about inevitable death, it's the food.
I love food in my
Yeah,
inevitable death.
baby. I'm gonna have all the horribly unhealthy food in the world. I'm gonna feast on jelly bananas like a
Ew.
crazy monkey on Monkey Christmas. My favorite kind of Christmas. And you know those muffins that have so much chocolate they're basically melting? That's gonna be my breakfast. Burgers for lunch.
I mean, burgers are...
I'm
normal
gonna have
crunch.
burgers so greasy you could use them to lubricate a whole factory.
And that sounds pretty disgusting.
Triple bacon burgers with double cheese and extra onions and mayonnaise and ketchup and big fat juicy patties.
I mean, that just sounds kind of gross to actually eat. I don't know.
Fascinated by Drennan's project. Lovely conversation about the Talos Principle. Greek philosophy, relevance to current situation. Name it Talos. Good plan. I think you should name your video game the Talos Principle.
Shannon was like, no, but fuck her.
But I'm in now.
Yep. Alright. I mean, I guess we can go see what Alex has to say to us.
I keep having these dreams. Great empty
Hate it.
cities. Silent roads stretching for miles. The earth from space, all dark. Not a single light to guide me home. But if someone really came from another world, what would the earth look like to them?
You can go into a puzzle while stuff's going on.
I'm looking for QR.
I don't think so. Even
But you,
after
if you
years,
die, the
they'd
recording
see a world
stops.
shaped by
Okay.
our hand in every aspect of its being. They'd see the cities and the roads, the bridges, the harbors, and they would say, here lived a race of giants. These
And only
dreams,
if they were ant people.
they scare me, but they also remind me that we
How many QR codes around?
Neat.
Learn about fans.
I have seen you place fans around places.
That's fair.
Alright. I like the little red streamers. That's fun. We got some cubes. Does seem like these will take me to the same place, but I guess I should just give it a shot. That looked like it needed a moment.
I don't think you were on the fan properly.
Alright. Oi, 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 oi.
So yeah, it's one thing I think I taught you from you watching these. That fans are objects you can place on things.
Yes.
Like on switches.
Yes.
Very easy to kind of forget that.
That's fair, yeah. I definitely did see that. I guess like this puzzle's kind of meant to show that to you since
No,
there's...
you can if you put the box. So put the box on the fan. And then step on the switch.
Ah, okay. Then I guess without the thing there, I also don't get over.
Yeah, but you could use the fan to go on the switch as well, like here. So the other fan we sent over to put on the switch, you could then put that on the switch to thingy you over. So yeah, it is supposed to teach you that fans have weight. I think you're supposed to launch the box over, but it works either way.
All objects is objects.
Objects is objects. It's just very easy to forget that.
I could absolutely see that, yes. So I have paint available to me.
Well, there's
but
some QR codes.
Don't know where I want to put it. It is indeed the tomb.
Dog's like, why get sigils?
Why sigils?
Why do it? There's no context.
Why would
am I
someone
doing
just
this?
solve puzzles? Terrible.
It's like, well, if we do it long enough, maybe God will tell us why.
I will say, having like a character in this game named Alexandria seems a little on the nose.
Alexandra? Yeah, a little bit.
Well, we're gonna need some Lammerjammers at some point. But a ways we go. I say this seems relatively straightforward. But then... Seems a little mean to link that up.
Luckily.
When, we just jamming.
You're just jamming, yeah. There's really no way to link that later
to
one.
get a laser shooting all that way over.
Yep.
The red herring over here. Alright, well, we need a J block.
I think there should be one.
Alright.
Different one. I think the police symbol doesn't come into play until 4.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Off to the left we go. And then you gotta try another red puzzle. You can now see that we've been in the tower. It tells you what red puzzles we need to unlock.
Yes,
too.
I did see that.
Like before, it's just like, there's just red squares. And
Yep.
if like extra ones you get will be red squares, but...
Yep.
Yes.
I can kind of see what's going on here. I feel like I may have seen you do this one too.
Yeah, I believe so.
Tragic. You do have to do all these bits in order though.
Yes, you do.
There's definitely an order of operations here. Thankfully, there is another thing.
Yes, and you can't put those tripods directly on fans.
Right.
They just fall off.
That makes sense, yes. I probably should have done that first, but...
Like they just flew in the air, which, you know.
Fair enough.
Yep.
And we could do that for funnies.
Yep.
Boxes are far more aerodynamically stable. Boing. Bonk.
It's anything that goes on a fan has to go on a block.
Alright, well, Angie mode. And there's also a star in here somewhere. We haven't really seen head or hair of. Yes.
Yeah. Hey, Milton.
What's up?
What's up, Milton? We're all here carrying out commandments.
As
Take
one
consciousness
does.
is a functional system. Arrange bits of matter in the right order and out springs sentience. It's all
As
very
you do.
well on paper. What counts is what something does, not what it's made of. And couldn't you and I design a series of tin cans on strings that qualified as being conscious?
I don't see why not.
What a bizarre idea. I'll send you a notification when signpost start complaining. Seriously though, and the tides and ecosystem sentient as well. Any organized system qualifies.
I feel like sure and ridiculous is a little polarizing here.
What stupid thing are you gonna say here?
Gee, thanks.
I mean, are the tides sentient, honey? Do you think the tides are sentient?
I don't think tides are sentient. But I don't think that ridiculous is the exact phrase, that there is a continuum you could make from that. I mean, that is kind of the natural conclusion of life being of sentience being a biological process.
Yeah, but not any organized system qualifies
Well,
for
sure.
sentience.
I just think the word ridiculous is a bit.
Uh-huh.
I am meant to be playing the fool here. I am teeing Milton up for him to deliver a righteous burn upon me.
Yeah. You said now we're pushing it too far, see?
Do not think I know not the deceiver slithering through
hi.
hidden words.
Yeah, bro?
His wisdom is hollow and born of despair. Do not let him tangle you in his webs of delusion.
But I love being tangled in
Have
webs of
faith in
delusion.
me, and his petty illusions will fall away like nightmares in the
But I love
morning's
petty
light.
illusions.
Don't mind him.
Eh. We don't. We never mind him.
God, no.
Alright.
Don't mind him. Just worried he asks too many questions. He'll start to see through this shtick. Shtick with me instead.
Alright. He's off. Bye. Bye, Mr. Deceiver.
Alright. Where's my mighty L block?
There it is.
Higher power. Now, I get the feeling this is going to be about seeing what we can see with these jammers. Ah, I see. So we can't take them into the puzzle zone. Well, what I'll probably start with is get the lay of the land here. Because I get the feeling this is going to be about figuring out a lot of different things. Obviously, I want the keys. I think all I need to get those is these two. We'll see how wrong and foolish I am. Ew. Alright.
You got keys.
You got boost power. Now I could potentially get in there and see what's up with the other jammer. And I may do that just for the sake of it. Does look like...
Have a look in both those areas if you wanted.
Yep, it's kind of two doors here. Yeah.
Don't need that key one anymore.
Yep. Downtown that jammer. Uh-huh.
Oh, little QR codes, right?
Sure are. Having a conversation here.
Ah, Faith terminated
Oh
here.
no, rip Faith. Worship the designer for days.
And allow the serpent into its heart. Fraudulently programs for Samsaran, sheep, and act.
Samsara, you say?
Someone met their end here. Seems they're all connected somehow, like distant family relations. Different versions, different series. What are we?
Cheap at the 539 deaths.
Who cares? There's the Greek. Just be grateful we don't have to read anything more about our great designer.
Hey, it's me,
I
the
love
Greek.
you, the Greek.
Sorba the Greek. Alright, well, looks like these two will not bounce through here, but will mostly just kill me.
Yep. They like doing that.
So, you know, interesting. Meanwhile... okay. Hey there!
Hi.
I want a pet.
You can't pet. You're not allowed to pet.
Let me pet.
No, you're not allowed to pet the orbs. I'm
Me
sorry.
want bite.
I know. You can't pet the orbs. I'm sorry.
Me want fluffy corn dog delight.
I know. You're not getting it though.
Alright, so like... I can get this in either, or the one over there in either of the doors. But I'm not sure... I guess if I desync them, I can sneak around. That's probably the goal.
So there you go.
Should be able to walk around that. I do see that there will be more trials and or tribulations ahead, but you know, one thing at a time. All right. It would be pretty funny to prank myself
Yep.
and not do that. That is far enough away that it's a little difficult to do on the analog stick.
Yeah. Sometimes they're really far.
I imagine for some of them star puzzles, especially. All right. Okay, bro.
You might still have pranked yourself a little bit.
I have. Hello. All right. Well, that's interesting. I'm a god. Yes. That should do, right? Because I'm don't need this one also blanking it. Yeah, the temporary thing here is interesting. Like the temporary blocks to just desync them. Because I was looking at this and going like, I don't have enough jammers for this.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 jammers is not a lot of jammers.
No.
Getting around them is still very scary.
Yes, I am kind of like, in first person, this is not the easiest thing in the world to do.
And if you die, it's very annoying to have to do it all over again. Okay,
thank God.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess not that it would matter too much, but let's
Yep. Out you go.
not have to run through all of those. All right. Well, I will say I have not seen hide or hair of a star here.
The star here is very well hidden.
Is a motherfucker.
Yep, absolutely.
Nice obelisk. From my favorite video game series, Shin Megami Tensei.
Alright.
Alright,
So
so
3
that's
should have the last one and unlock the play symbol.
Yep. Not a, no play symbols there.
Oh, we do have like a hangman now.
Yeah.
Holding aloft his,
I think I turned slightly and moved.
Yes.
And that rewarped
yes.
me.
Yeah, if you don't step off of these, they can warp you back out.
I was just taking it in.
Progress report
Rep
9.
9.
Osiris.
Osiris.
Just war excerpt.
It's war.
War, baby.
Bob Rakowski.
Basic skeleton of the simulation is run on EL. It's not plugged into the AI system yet, but in theory, everything is ready. Guess the next step is to test whether the generated scenarios make sense.
Or do we wait to the iteration module? Who could say?
Alright, Osiris.
Number 3.
This is a lot.
First wisdom.
What
Yes,
is-
the dying man.
What is a man but a miserable pile of secrets?
Well, 5 other elements. The soul of the man, therefore that's his life.
You have heart, shadow, name,
Ka
Ka,
and
Ba.
Ba. Is a man without a name, can't speak of himself, without a shadow, who's not bodied in the world, without a heart, can't feel or think. Ka, no essence. Ba, not himself, but like unformed clay. Who could say?
Oh, praise Osiris, King of Eternity, Lord of Everlastingness, the eldest son of the womb of Nut. He who traverses millions of years in his existence. Nut. The womb of the nut.
The Greeks were definitely the 5 elements kind.
Someone
types.
nutted in that womb, honey.
The womb of nut. Well, it's nut's womb, I suppose.
No, they nutted. That womb full of nut.
Fair enough. Alright, Democrates.
Or the just causes for war against the Indians. Oh boy. Written in 1547 to justify the Spanish conquest of the Americas. Spanish have a perfect right to rule these barbarians of the New World, who in humanity are as inferior to the Spanish as children are to adults or women are to men. There exists between the two as great difference as I might even say between apes and men. Compare then these gifts to those possessed by these half-men in whom you will barely find the vestiges of humanity, who not only do not possess any learning at all, but are not even literate and eat human flesh. Therefore, if you wish to reduce them, I do not say to their domination, but to serve which a little is harsh, but not be different for them to change their masters. Gross.
Yeah.
I understand the point it is making.
Yep.
It's very gross. Yeah, it needs to think of all these things as people, so why not robots?
Sunshot.
Sunshot who?
Well, we can get over this. Oi, 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 oi. And I mean, I see no reason not to just fucking launch it, baby.
Well, the reason might be is how do you get over?
The ladder.
Ah, there's a ladder. But yeah, it's a bit crass to put that in your game. Trying to make a point about AI.
Now this does not have
No ladder for this one.
a ladder for me. Seems you could definitely prank yourself here.
Yes, yeah. There's a few puzzles where you can prank yourself. I think there's a ladder back over. Yeah. There.
Ah, and in both ways.
So if you didn't send a cube, you'd be fine, but if you sent both cubes, you would be in trouble.
You would simply live in Cube Land.
It's always funny doing a relatively simple puzzle after a very...
Right, after one where you had multi-steps all around. QR codes up there.
Yeah, quite a few.
A whole bunch of puzzles.
Alright, theory, this place is some kind of preserve for human history and weirdly endangered species, from sheep.
Theory, trying to find answers will only bring pain. Ceasing to care is the only escape.
Theory, this guy's 10 times more helpful than you, Samsara. Shut your face, says
Thank you,
Sam.
Samuel. Theory. Oh, you're actually sheep.
Theory, we're in some kind of incubator waiting to be hatched.
Yeah, sheep's figuring some shit out, I guess. Theory, if you knew how little you know, you wouldn't be exposing it here.
Dog.
4,917 N.
Like, you're much smarter than dog.
You perish like a dog.
No, you're not perishing very much at all.
Or will you fight? Alright, interesting. I see. We got some lasers up there, and we've got a cube in space. Okay.
On top of a fan. Hi!
Well, I think I know what that red's for then.
Yeah?
Alrighty. Well, I suppose if I'm standing on this... Yep, there we go.
Choo!
Will hand me a replacement cube.
Ta-da! Now you've unlocked a play.
Your favorite button in the whole game?
I don't really like this mechanic.
Now I imagine that's the puzzle to my left. Firing that laser over there. Also seems like there's going to be some height differences here, so I guess I'll try to keep an eye out for a laser.
A laser?
Yeah, because it doesn't look like there's one across from here to pull the old trick out.
Nope. Gonna have to get more creative where your lasers come from.
Indeed.
Alright, fan and box, let's go.
Need some ethically sourced lasers.
Whoosh!
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 Okay, so this is... Yeah, okay, so I'm pretty sure... Yeah, that's what I could see
Yep.
in the first puzzle.
Yep.
And there is a red laser here, like, way up there, so... I at least have a thought. Hey, come on, man. Hey, bro, come on, man. Bro, come on.
No, fucking denied.
Yum. There's the hint system. Okay, so I gotta turn that off, basically. That's kind of that's kind of my only goal here right now.
Yep.
Noted.
Yeah, boxes extremely get blown away by fans.
Yay. I'm grinding the box.
Woo!
Yeah.
Now that's a set one.
Okay.
You can see
Ah,
that
yeah,
kinda-
it's not a tripod,
No.
it's a,
Yeah, so those ones are set and you can't interact with them. I mean, you can
Right.
send light up to them if you had a thing. You don't in this puzzle, but...
Yes. I can come up to this from the side, so, Gib.
Yep.
There we go. I was like, where the hell do I get a fan here? Okay. Yeah, that is moving, but I don't know that it would do anything.
You can put a fan on it.
Yeah. I might as well try it. Yes, perfect. I mean, this does kind of, you know, confirm the theory that it does, in fact, not block that. One does look like it might. Yes. This lets me get this. I'm basically stripping the copper from the place.
Yep.
Hey, come on. Why can't Metroid crawl?
You ain't got a ball. You ain't got the... Morph ball. No morph ball here. You can't roll. You ain't Samus. You're just some dumb robot.
I'm Seamus. Alright, so yep, I got that out. And I believe, once again, I can continue to strip the copper piping.
Yeah, you can continue to do fan crimes.
As one does. The question then is, where do I go from here? How does one break up?
Use more fans.
Set up a fun little course? Like Sonic Hedgehog? Okay, so that takes some time, doesn't it?
Yep.
If I wanted to do it quickly, all I need to do is Sonic the Hedgehog around.
Sure.
Yeah, that definitely worked. I will give it that.
Woo!
Okay, so I guess...
You have a third fan somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where you've put it. There it is. Now, you did have to get a second box.
Yes, I have another box, and I'm like... What does one do with a box? Break it briefly. It's like, I know my goal here is to break all of the stuff. I'm not totally sure, 'cause I don't think there's any other thing that could get me even close to it.
No, you're on the right track.
Yeah, yeah. It's mostly like I'm forgetting some interaction I can have with boxes.
Not really. You've got two boxes and you got a fan. That's
Yeah.
all you need to disrupt this laser.
Yeah. And I assume it's only temporary, but it does have to turn
You have to be
off.
standing in it long enough to turn it off.
That's what I'm. Yeah,
Yes.
like I'm fine
Yes.
once it's off, but it
Yes.
is. I don't have to get like a thing that permanently blocks it.
No, you don't. You're on the right tracks. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to figure out a way to use this to get in it long enough.
'Cause, yeah, I can like jump in briefly.
A little more height.
Okay, it doesn't like take both of them.
You cannot carry both boxes.
Perfect. Yeah, I didn't think that would work.
Good choice.
Hey, I'm bully. Thank you
Yes,
for this.
it's
It
the
is.
tap what blocks principle.
That's the one.
Prongles.
Prongles spool. Not like that gets me extra height. It's like if I could put it down and jump on it to stand on top of it, that would be fine, but it doesn't seem like that's doable. Like, what can I do with two boxes? I can put boxes on boxes, but I can't really,
I really want.
do that. Not sure how helpful that is.
Yes, what else can you do with two boxes or can't do with two boxes?
Stand on top of them when they're stacked. Unless...
Oops.
Perfect.
Wrong button. So you can press L1, yeah.
Perfect.
Get a button.
Listen. Perfect. I don't want to talk about it.
The boxes are being a little mean to you today.
Ow, my face.
Alright.
Alright, Sonic Hedgehog.
And you can yoink the fan, it's now yours.
Fuck
yeah,
you.
It's my fan now.
I'm taking this. Alright, so interesting to observe that there is a point over there.
Mm-hmm.
I do wonder. I'll at least give it a quick look. Ah, hello.
I figured it out. Now what? Collect the piece? Collect the piece, dog? A meaningful purpose of bringing about an
choice.
end of purpose. So deep. Yes, it's the Sonic hodgepodge.
It sure is.
Thank you, Harry.
Thank you so much.
I didn't hear that alert go off.
It did go off.
It did go off.
You got a good choice.
Hmm.
It could be, it could see neither of them.
I guess you don't really need the box on the Switch.
No, I'm like kind of like wondering. Yes, perfect. If there's a spot. Kind of need to be on the box to get to be able to see this. That's kind of the one thing here.
Yeah, it will tell you.
Yes.
If it can, and yeah, it is.
It
a
definitely
little,
cannot, at least as it is here.
It's a little low, yeah.
Is interesting. Can't really put it on the fan there or anything.
I'd move on to the other.
I was gonna
puzzle
say, it
first,
seems
yeah.
like I am still missing something here.
But good instincts. You can't see the red from there. The Fatten box.
Another barren bird. Look like there's QR. Ah, the eagle's nest has landed. Nest.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, this one.
Well, I could go to jail.
Mm-hmm. Whee!
I see. I could go plumb over jail.
Yep.
Maximum over jail.
Mm-hmm. No jail for you.
Alright. There's a thing there. Pointing to there. Not that that particularly helps me at the moment, although hey. Anything's possible. Okay, interesting. I guess if I stacked two things up here, I'd probably be able to climb on them.
Yep.
How dare!
Mm-hmm.
How dare!
Mm-hmm.
The question is, how do I get boxes?
How cube?
How are boxes formed?
How are boxes formed? We just don't know.
Mm-hmm. You're adding the perfect amount to the discourse.
Whee!
Yeah, so that just goes to space, as expected.
Mm-hmm. It's just a cube thrower. Play catch.
I'm pretty sure that broke the laser there.
There are some pretty good puzzles in this game, yeah.
Tasty, tasty puzzles. Of course, can detach the fan.
Yes, I don't think it helps
For all
you.
the good that does. Look, I'm just trying
Also,
things.
yes, you do have a nice Fregato plush, which was a present. For some reason, Talos Principal has a cat as its splash screen. I don't know why, but it does. It has a cat. There are no cats in this game as far as I'm aware.
There we go. Be free, my child.
Yes, you must. You must drop the box while in midair.
You must push them out of the nest so that they can learn to fly on their own. I do love a laser to the face. No. Bad.
Bad. Bad fan.
I'd say I'm a big fan, but I'm not.
Where we go? We're done on the puzzle.
Yep. Kind of looking around relative, because I know the other puzzles are over there.
Yep. Nothing in this one.
Nope.
So I think
that's everything.
You can do the star as is.
Milton doesn't want to chat.
If you want to have a go at it.
Yeah, it's interesting, because it's like... Now that bit over there, I kind of need this up if I would want to do that.
Yes, I mean, you can't do it through the fence.
Yes.
There's a lot more ways to break Talos Principal puzzles than there are Baba Is You puzzles.
I've already managed to break a Talos puzzle in a very funny way.
That was supposed to be a tutorial puzzle, so I had to tell him how I was supposed to do it.
Yes, I was sort of wondering if I would end up like in a place in the other puzzle that would be able to see, but it doesn't seem like it.
It's just these two, and you're very close.
I know. 'Cause yeah, it's like I can see it from here. And it's kind of just a question of like, you know.
Oh, I will tell you definitely want on this side of the fence.
Yeah, yeah. That might work. Because, like, there's no way to get the red from anywhere else.
Some of the star puzzles are bullshit. Some of the star puzzles are complete horseshit. I think that's hitting the wall.
I think that's, going to the wall right now.
Yeah, I
but,
think you
like,
need
that's basically it.
Yeah, I think you need the cube a bit further right.
Probably, like, here-ish. There's also the part where this is a little bit blind.
Yeah.
I kind of just have to place it on and see if it makes it. Still? I think that's the wall again.
Yeah, open the door and you'll be able to... Yeah, it's totally hitting the wall on the other side, yeah. It's very, very close, though.
Yeah, like stuff like this, where the fine connections don't necessarily...
Sometimes, especially for the stars,
yeah.
I think you have to, like, find the precise position the game wants you to be in. Like, this is a bit too precise.
Yes, because now it's hitting the doorway.
Yeah, I mean, that might be fine, though.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. Woo! 8!
Woo! Yeah, like, stuff like that. It's like, I find that interesting. I like the inter-puzzle connectivity of, like, noticing, oh, hey, this is nearby and you can do this.
Is he?
He wasn't before.
Yep.
When all we had left was the star. But yeah, like, there's definitely some bits where it's, like, just a little bit too tight. And in some ways it feels a little less like a puzzle.
Alright, play button, play button.
Alright, I'll play button.
The bane of my existence. The Tetronymal puzzles are fine until they're not.
Yes, I do sort of feel like...
I mean, you've seen the biggest one.
Yes, I've seen some larger ones.
You've seen the one I was stuck on for like half an hour.
Like, it's definitely that kind of like, the complexity of it goes up in a very, like, kind of like Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga versus Partners in Time, where, like, playing the game with 2 buttons is very doable, very, like, manageable. You kind of, there's a learning curve to it, figuring out each 1 button per brother and, like, the bros attacks and stuff. Every extra button you add ups that complexity exponentially, which means that Partners in Time making 4 buttons is just an inherently way harder game. Alright, well, we got some greens with the play button and 2 stars.
You definitely want to do the green and play buttons first, as always. They're the
things that'll actually tell me what's up.
Kind of annoyingly, they're not the first puzzle.
Of course.
Why
you might want to wander off the teleport.
Struggle. But have faith.
No!
These trials serve the betterment of your kind.
Absolutely no faith allowed here, Binch. Alright.
Alright, what do we got?
We got Osiris 6, Chatlog Charlie 7, and Arcady Journal 84. What's Osiris talking about now? Oh my god, that's a lot of perils.
Sweet Jesus, that's a lot of perils.
Now I will tell you the many perils you will face in your journey through the duat. Listen well, for the challenges that lie before you are great, and if you do not prove yourself worthy, you may never reach the eternal reed fields of Osiris, and you may be lost forever.
I hate it when that happens.
From the second death, there is no awakening. The scribe brought forth a great papyrus. He's gonna jump through a window and carefully unfold it for the dying man, and the dying man beheld that it was a map of the duat, showing the many paths that led to the Tower of Anubis, where his heart was to be weighed. On each of the many paths which threaded through the duat, like the infinite threads woven by Neath, they were marked the dangers that a traveler must face. Also, there were great walls of iron that none but the gods could cross, and gates made of purest light. And so the traveler could not avoid the trials that had been decreed, and could only proceed towards the tower by proving his worth, thus earning the key to each sacred gate.
And thus, he had to take the lasers and point them at the doors.
And he had to get the sigils to make Tetronimo puzzles.
Papyrus
It's
that
true,
sucks.
it's true.
That's the font.
There is no papyrus that sucks.
Man, you know what really freaks me out?
What?
The human body decomposes quite quickly, so all the information stored in chemicals in our brains will be gone really quickly.
Dude.
But computers and books last a long time.
No, they don't.
So all our messages, our ideas, our books, it's all out there.
Our porn!
Even being transmitted through space. Yeah, I guess our porn too. Will all be gone, but the works of Aristotle will still exist. So will Star Trek, Firefly, Babylon 5, Lotra, Blade Runner,
Cyberfuck of Planet Earth 6.
Shakespeare, Byron. Hell, even video games.
Fuck Overdrive 3. Seattle, bitch.
I think Seattle bonin'.
Dutch fucking Cascade. The fucking of Sex Mountain.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, imagine if aliens find those.
They'll need a pretty good telescope to find my episodes of Deep Space Nine.
Of Lord of the Rings. Oh, nerds. The archive continues to grow, attempts to maintain a semblance of order as difficult as expected. Lost 7 people this week. Statistically speaking, trend should increase. Must focus on realistic goals. Too little time to grieve.
We love grieving.
Love that stuff.
Right. So
Alright,
yes,
so yeah,
I'll follow the road signs.
Find the green.
No, I'll go straight into that red. Let's fucking go, baby.
I mean, you can. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can.
That's the plan. I'll figure it out from first principles.
QR code. Dog. Little look. Another puzzle. And another voice telling me I'm special. Another broken down computer with fragments of nothing. This world is a bad joke perpetuated by a cruel god too dumb to hit the off switch.
3,543 deaths.
43 and deaths. I wonder what that means.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Alright. So yeah, self-help tutorial.
Fair enough. Yeah, it even has tutorial in the name. Alright, well, there's a switch over there. There's a thing here. I see.
So yes, recording is definitely an interesting mechanic that I don't vibe that well with.
Okay. Right, so you basically record yourself doing a thing.
Yes.
And I guess I've got 5 minutes of stuff, which is a terrifying amount of time.
You don't ever need
Oh, no,
5
I
minutes,
know,
thank God,
but it's like...
there are some times where you record yourself for a minute, make a minor mistake, and have to
Right.
re-record yourself for a minute. Because you kind of always want to leave yourself time.
Yes.
So you'll stand on switches and stand in place, like,
Yes,
for a
and as
while.
soon as you get off of it, it's like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
The fact you have to run back and play it as well. Let's go, big fella. Alright, yeah, I can see the issue. Hi.
Thing is that things only...
iRobot looking motherfucker.
Things like books and computers only preserve if people take great pains to preserve them.
Yes, it is an active upkeep to actually keep things preserved.
Like, books do rot. Computers do break.
Languages are unlearned.
Yes.
I mean, there's the reason the Rosetta Stone was, so revolutionary. Double plate?
And the thing is, if civilization goes and there's not one in place to... like, keep it, preserved
so I only get
than
one.
the things that were left behind
Oh, okay.
rot as well. Or burn, you know? Great fires destroy things.
I'm gonna make us all wait here.
Yeah, I think that's the thing about the play button, that, like, it's an interesting puzzle mechanic, but what it normally...
I fucked up
because
because I double-clicked, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be really careful about that. What it really just means is you end up standing around a lot. And yeah, so be careful not to press it twice.
That's not what happened. I just want it to be said for the record. That is not how I saw it the first time around. Excuse me?
You were vibing on the button.
That's not how I remember it.
So funny thing, there is a you're recording a funny prank. You pranked your future self.
I sure
Pretty
did.
hard. Anyway, so there's a trophy to do with painting and recording.
Mm-hmm.
You need like a paint bucket in a level that has a record button. And what you do is you record yourself painting a message, and then you look at read the message that was painted by your recording.
Right.
And that's a trophy. And then the message comes out a little weird. But it does require you to find a paint pot in a level with a recording. And I was lucky, I got that very quickly. But that can take a while. So anyway.
1, 2. I guess I don't really have to count considering there is a timer.
Yes,
here.
like clay and stone, like stuff that when it's in the ground doesn't deteriorate.
I mean, that's why fossils are some of the
Yeah.
biggest things. And even those, they're not bones, they are like rocks that basically replace the bones. Like calcium that replaced it in such a way that we were able to get it. Alright, yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything else.
Make sure you don't
there.
trap yourself.
Oh, I know. I was just taking a quick look.
One thing to notice here is that when you grab an object, you leave a recording of it behind.
Right.
That's another mechanic to do with recordings. It will vanish as soon as the recording stops.
Okay, I assume... Can I interact with the recording?
No.
Of
You
the thing?
you interact with the real object.
Okay.
So you basically take the real object away and leave a recording in its place.
Yep,
But that recording will still act like a weight. So it's still like...
Get the fuck off of there.
It will still like press switches and stuff like that.
Alright.
And like your recording will say block lasers.
I would have given it to me personally. Ah, my face. Okay.
You do need both.
Sure. Yes, interesting. Now we get to watch how good I am at this game.
Yoink.
Okay, good. That does take a while.
Yeah.
I was sort of like, oh fuck,
It's quite generous with how long.
But
yeah,
yes.
those are off. But you only have one more red block, and then you can get onto floor 2.
Yay. It does have to specifically be that T.
There's a QR code. Yeah, there's one.
Ah, sneaky QR.
Sure, I could stick around here, set my hopes in eternal life on righting every wrong, but the closest I'll ever get is these words on the wall before you.
Wow, the words of the prophets are written on the studio walls.
Yeah, the interaction of high-tech and ancient stone carvings is, like, pretty cool.
The aesthetic's nice. Wrap around the corner. Oh no. I'm bad at aiming these at the best of times.
Some of these challenges must be designed with cooperation in mind, but I am the only one here.
Oh no, is this where Sheep's gonna start having a problem? Alright.
So yes, much like boxes, you will leave a copy
Of the laser.
A laser, yeah, a colored thing behind.
Ah, and can I attach to that laser? I'm gonna give this a good long time.
Yeah, that's the thing I really
Yes.
found about it, was that, like, I would, again, I would spend, like, 20 seconds waiting on
Yep.
a switch,
Yep.
20 seconds positioning things, and then again I'd be like, oh fuck, I put this in slightly the wrong place. Now I have to re-record all of that. It's just, it does lead to... You don't even need to pick it up, you can just...
Yes. It's funny, that almost seems more like a tutorial puzzle.
Yeah, I know. It's a
You
red
know,
one.
like, and despite being red, and I get, like, it's the first one in the area, so it sort of
Yeah.
makes sense, but at the same time, it's also like, well,
Yeah.
that one. I mean, I imagine that in some ways it may be because there is a star that relies on the greater side of things, but who knows?
Alright, gotta go up near... There's a QR code on that Sphinx. And one to your left as
Yes,
well.
I'm kind of just looking for other ones. Alright, Epitaph!
Oh, no.
Not version 17.
At was terminating here. Fatal flaw in series firmware. Life's short.
Oh no.
And their progeny was dog.
Had a baby named Dog.
Name
Who did not in fact have that dog in him.
Name that baby dog. Alright, so you definitely want to read... Oh, yeah. Hello, hello.
DNA is information transmitted across time. The living and the dead are part of the same chain, bound together by chemistry.
In the burning heart.
Species.
You're gonna sing some Survivor in here.
Thanks to technology, we have access to the
Are we
thoughts
rising
and
like a
ideas of
spire?
people whose physical bodies are long
Guess we'll
gone.
see.
Like you listening to me now. Even though I'm definitely dead at this point, you're
Yeah, you
part
are.
of that chain.
I ain't part of your chain.
Capacity to remember.
I ain't 7 steps of Alexandra.
It's a mighty big sphinx you got there.
Sure is.
Well, 2 puzzles to do here. A box up high.
There are still
is
things
this?
that use
I
QR.
shall not allow the corruption
Ah.
of my garden.
Yes.
that good?
I mean, those are the wrong walls.
That is the wrong walls.
That's the walls from Area 1.
Gross. Yeah, there we go. Nice little Egyptology flair right
Yeah,
there.
I'm always like, whenever a QR code happens, I'm like, ugh. Oh, especially since, like, my phone didn't read them. And I was like, why is my phone not reading this QR code? And it turns out, because for some reason my brand new phone didn't have the option on to read QR codes, I had to go into options.
Because actually, I can just connect all 3 of these, and I
Yeah.
might as well, you know, I know that I don't
Get-
need to do this.
Get information, yeah.
Or rather, I know that I am tantalizingly close to this currently. But
But yes, I had to find and turn on the QR code option. I don't know why. But yeah, like, some restaurants have them. And it's a little baffling.
yeah, it's like it's a kind of a big thing for the menu at a lot of places. Ah!
I will say, before you spend as much time as I did trying to make this work, this doesn't work.
Uh-huh. Yeah, fair enough. Perfect. Alright.
Hi.
Laser over there.
What else can we do with this?
We can use this to free some resources.
I tried for a very long time to get
To grab that without these being involved.
I was trying. I was like, God damn, please let me do it. It was like,
and I do notice that there is, like, the laser is almost certainly going to have to go up, but I'm going to need the box that is over there.
Well, you do now have 2.
Yes, and that should work for that. And I don't really have anywhere else to attach this.
I would keep it. I mean, just in that room.
That seems like it'll work.
Might get some crossed beams here.
Watch me. I love it when beams cross.
Ooh, nice. I think it's gonna go over.
It could go all
Nice.
the way.
I have a box.
Ho ho ho. Now I have a box. Alright. Right, so I'm gonna have to get myself back in here.
I mean, you can, these 2 colored ones are fine
Yeah,
now.
these ones are fine.
Yeah.
Hop, 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 hop. One of these is gonna have to weigh down. I assume it's the bit here, at least for now. There's one bit here that's a little bit weird.
How so?
But I guess it's actually fine, because that's just going to give me a target to hit.
There you go.
Alright.
There you go. Nicely done.
I love not pressing the play button.
There was a play button in this one.
No. It's kind of funny after the whole, like, thing has been play buttons.
Yeah, I think, like, some of these ones aren't play buttons. I don't know if
Yeah.
this one has a play button. Guess we'll
And,
see.
hello, hello.
It will, tell us when we look at the board. We have, box and lasers. That's all we have.
Alright. That's my least favorite angle.
You don't like the right angle?
No,
What's
fuck
wrong
it.
with the right angle?
Fuck the right angle. Way too normal.
You're
Alright,
more of
well, I
a
see there's
left,
a box there.
left angle
Yeah, I'm more of a
person.
left angle kind of person.
Hi.
Alright, there's a boy. Boy.
Hey, weird that.
Probably nothing. How dare. How dare you? Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
He did it though.
He did do it. Alright, he done did it.
Some QR codes in here. These mistakes are easily forgiven here. I thought I'd surely died, yet here I am, reset, rebooted, reborn. I will tackle these challenges in you, Samsara.
Yeah, you will, Samsara.
Codename Samsara, terminate here. Program failed to pass random memory test. Being torn limb from machines for less return becomes less and less appealing to me. Progeny Samsara 72.3. So is that
I was
one?
gonna say, there have been multiple Samsaras here.
Yeah, so is the one before 72.2 or 72.3?
It's a good question.
That's 72.2. And then he died.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Don't feel too sorry for the fucker. Samsara is a prick.
I'm I'm so Sam sorry. Alright. Oh, this is never gonna go without this guy being blocked.
Mm-hmm.
Because boy howdy, I do not get much time there.
Also, I wonder what's to the left. Boxes are helpful for that.
It's true. Interesting. So I get back.
Mm-hmm. So it's a little too low to get over, but you know. I know there's a star there now. Don't think that's gonna stop him yet. Box him.
Jail time.
Jail time.
Snail time.
Just now we need to figure this out.
Yes. Kind of curious if this would be able to, slightly weird
Potentially,
one.
I feel like
Yeah, I'm kind of like, you know, if I set it up here.
I could potentially see. I
This
never
way.
did it with that, but
I might not be able to get like the viewpoint on it.
Sure,
to
sure,
be honest,
sure.
but well, we'll give it a shot.
yeah, I definitely didn't do it this way. But like, I'm curious if it's possible.
That should go, I think. We'll see.
There you go.
I feel like it's not going to be long enough to like not get the beam broken because this is going straight across the middle, but it doesn't break that.
Go for it. We'll see.
This is the tester. Aha!
So I literally just did it by shooting it across. Like you do actually have enough
Oh,
time.
it does have enough time there? Once
yeah,
you've opened that other
if
one?
you set it in a good position,
Right.
then yeah, you can actually get it to a point where it's long enough with the two of them still bouncing. But that's smarter, to be honest.
I did see this box here initially.
Mm-hmm. You do have a second box.
Ho ho ho.
And hey, I wonder if we can have our little friend help us here. You know you can put boxes on friends.
Yeah. Or can I?
I don't know. I think you might have to be on top of that box.
Okay.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes, you can do it. You can also press X to jump, by the way.
I have been pressing X to jump. I didn't actually know about the L1 to jump.
Yeah. There you go.
Later, fuckos!
Woo!
Wow, that yeeted me from the puzzle.
It sure does.
Alright, so I believe there's but one. I don't think there's any other QR codes. Then there's another star here that I don't have the first clue about.
Wouldn't bother.
And, someone might want to have a talk with us.
Hey, Milton, what's up? What's up, Milton? I'm back.
You're back, beach.
Alright, you convinced me consciousness is a contradictory concept, is therefore not real. I think you're right, I think you're cheating. I don't see how this impacts me, or I don't, apparently.
I don't, apparently.
Very troll.
How droll.
This conclusion means the certification program you undertook has been rendered obsolete. We can't touch something that doesn't exist. Therefore, you, along with quite a lot of other things, have been recategorized as a person. Your profile can thus be updated with administrative privileges.
High five.
Yeah! We did it! We're admin now.
I sure will be off doing administrator things soon enough.
Yeah, we will. Loopholes, baby.
Final question for you.
Why are we doing this? What's the point? I tried to do it God once. I want the truth. There's a way the world should be, and this isn't it. And I want out of here. Not the first one. I think anyone else is good. You want the truth, or do you want out of here?
I want to believe.
You want to believe? Now you say that, but if you're serious about it, you can't cling to your every belief forever. As you seem so intent on doing. When everything seems impossible, something's gotta give. And if one last request for you, come back and speak to me sometime. No doubt I'll have to, and no.
I like speaking with you, Milton.
Yeah, no doubt. Alright, let's do this.
Alright, thumbs up. Let's do this. Leroy!
Alright. Psychological profile. You're a person. You're perfect just the way you are. You are everything you can be already. You do not have to pretend you are anything else. You are the same as everyone else, but you are all unique.
Yay!
Yay! Access
And we are
that code
all
portal.
administrators.
Yeah. Who isn't an admin in this life?
In our own special way.
Everyone's an admin on their laptop. Alright, number of pending communications. Oh no, errors? No! Yeah, we are Knuff. Display. Neener, it's gonna be Milton going, nah. Hello? Who are you? Where are you? Are you a person?
Who are you?
Dunno. Woke up. Don't remember. Who are you? Same boat lets me up. I'm a person, Joe. That means I'm not telling this place lies.
Why can't I send ASL?
Because you're not a pervert. I understand. Pending. Error. Pending. Oh no. Again soon. We lost connection.
How sad.
Bye, strange person.
Alright.
Alright,
Well,
we've established contact with someone else.
and we gotta go find them to give them a high five.
Yeah, we do. So you could go to Tower 2, or you could continue in B. Both fine options. There's 5 we could go into.
Yep.
We got 5, 6, and 7. We got 9 stars, so we're 1 short of a door.
There's
And you
7.
could do any, and there's
and
another one.
boards.
So yeah, there's a star door here as well, but they all
Right.
require 10 stars.
Okay, so it's like any Star World.
Any 10 stars, yeah. And you can do
Requires.
any one of those in whatever order you wish.
Alright.
You have solved many of the mysteries
Have
of
I?
this land. The road before you is still long and many
Boo.
gates remain closed. But take comfort in your accomplishment
I won't.
and in your creator's pride.
Don't have any of that.
I'm going to the sea!
Yes.
I cast fuck this.
Beginning.
I knew there was potentially a building out there, like to the left, but I don't remember where all the buildings are. Alright, Osiris 7.
Oh, so much Osiris.
Coming soon. Block 24, alive. Tell me the fearsome
Show me the
demons
fucking demons, why
of the
not?
duat, the dying man said to the wise scribe. Though their terrible forms are loathsome to behold, they are not. Hey! Don't be rude! Like, they're not evil. They're seriously God. He's like, they're ugly.
They're just
He's
fugly.
basically going,
They're not evil, just fugly.
they're ugly as shit, but they're not bad people. And oh my god, fuck you. Anyway, truly they are the blessed doorkeepers and guardians of the holy paths. Their charge is to judge whether we are worthy to pass the gates which lead to Aru, and so they challenge us with riddles or in combat.
Ooh, riddles and combat?
That's the Minotaur,
Yeah.
who mostly challenges
Mostly combat.
you to combat. Is this true of all the beings that live in the duat? Some say that it's not so, that there are ancient gods whose names have been forgotten, and spirits of darkness whose name none have ever known, and that these must be avoided at all costs. But others say that these two serve a greater purpose in ways that Cyrus has not revealed to us. And what of the hidden paths that are taken by the
When you try jumping?
by the Minotaur when he gets his axe out?
Alright, cometh soon.
Hi, Mom.
Rob McLean.
Coming home soon. Okay. This is just someone being like,
I know.
I'll come home. It's fine. We're working on supercomputers.
But I love working 60-hour weeks.
Working with rock stars and mad geniuses.
And ninjas.
Love,
Always red flags.
Love, Rob. What is the point of being alive? Does there have to be one? I know, it's an old question, not one that's easy to answer. But I mean, if you're reading this, you're alive. And someday you will stop being alive. Both of these facts are incontrovertible. What about it, Lynn? Don't you wonder? Do you just want to go from not existing to existing to not existing again without even considering why? Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. You right now, as you sit there reading this, why do you exist? What is the purpose of your life? Do you have one? Should you have one? Is it better to have a purpose or not? When you approach death, do you feel that your life had meaning? If so, why? If not, why not? What defines whether life is good or not? It may seem abstract right now, but that moment just before death will come. It is inevitable. Don't ask yourself these questions. How will you face that moment? I recommend not caring.
I mean, fair enough.
Personally.
Seems easier for you than most people.
I don't know, I'm not all that fussed. Nah, it's just a little thing in the water.
Mm-hmm.
The beginning.
That goes down fast.
But frankly, I feel like you drive yourself nuts thinking about whether your life should have meaning. You're one of billions of people on this planet. Just be a nice person. Just have a nice impact on the people around you. Have a good fucking time while you're on this stupid little planet.
Well, this is an interesting little divot. Slightly elevated sigil.
Mm-hmm. I guess, do you worry about life's purpose and meaning?
Yeah, from time to time.
Do you already have too much to worry about?
Yeah, but when has that ever stopped me?
Just part of the general malaise of worry.
You've met me.
That's fair, I have met you. You do worry. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Gimme. Sure.
Get that connector.
Alright. It's not quite how I drew that up. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't get a view of that. But it would from there. Down you go, buddy.
It's definitely, like, I like the stuff where it's like you can't get the connection now, but you will.
Yeah, and then once you get the connection, like...
Yeah, you can, like, remove bits of it.
Yeah, what does that give you access to?
I think the thing about a puzzle game in 3D space, as well, is it's quite a bit harder than a puzzle game in 2D space.
I would have given it to me, personally.
Like, the three-dimensional nature of these lasers...
Yes.
Makes for interesting puzzles, but also means that, like...
There's the space of ways that you can subvert them.
You have to really constrict it in order for it to work as a puzzle, but if it's too constricting, you feel like you are trying to find the one spot that, like, gets you where the laser needs to be. If it's too loose, you can just, like...
Fascinating.
You can just solve it, like, too easily.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and I mean, that is kind of the thing where it's like, if you're constrained too hard, you do sort of start to wonder why even do the physical thing. I mean, like, you know, The Witness definitely has that thing where it's like, it's mostly 2D puzzles, and I don't dislike it, you know, the way that the point it's making, that you can you start seeing these things everywhere as you go because they're just kind of human constructs. But there's definitely like, you know, a level of John Blowiness to it. It's like, oh boy, yeah, I see where this is gonna go. Hello, guns. Guns with guns. Yes, it's like... interesting. So I need both of these things to be jammed, but I also need the door open. Well, probably start... by opening that for myself. Get the jammer through. I think it said 2 jammers. This lets me kind of wander around here at least. Now, of course, I cannot help but feel that I'm a little bit trapped.
You got the jammer, you can go.
Yeah, I can get out. Now the jammer's in there.
Nope, that's good. That's the first step.
Yeah, because I mean, I guess this does at least let me record again. Which then lets me block that off and bring the jammer along to do this bit. And we sit.
I would sit in a slightly different spot.
In quite a pickle.
Perhaps.
That is fair. Look, I'm not gonna make it happen. I'm not gonna do it again.
I was about to say, make sure you're on the Switch. And
I was on the Switch.
I'm not about to prank yourself.
I was on the Switch, okay?
It was so funny.
Listen.
I need a clip of that puzzle where it was in, like, because when you were recording it was totally
fine.
normal.
The door was open.
It totally was. It was the whole time. And then when you went and did the recording, you vibed out. It was so funny. I like The Witness, but you have to never listen to Jonathan Blow.
Alright. Well, I think that'll do.
It was just not that bad.
Not a terribly hard puzzle, no. Definitely some, like... The recording's definitely got a bit of, like, okay... how does this open the space kind of stuff in it, if that makes sense. Like, there's, like, quite a few things. Okay, so I'm gonna need both a fan and a laser if I want to get that thing. Although we are gonna finish up in about 10 minutes, so...
Yep.
That is likely a problem for next week.
Alright, let's see if we can find an easy rad puzzle.
The four chambers of flying.
Getting better at this. I figured this one out in minutes. Where is it all leading? I work, I rest, I work, but to what end?
Schmo!
We are born and die and live again. This eternal cycle must be the nature of existence. Life is merely repeated suffering.
Now that's some samsara, my friend.
It sure is. Eternal cycle is another name for prison. You must understand the cycle before you can break it. For it is possible to escape and yet remain a prisoner, or to break the cycle by breaking yourself. This was the fate of the ghost that haunts this world, the Shepherd.
It's booby.
We're starting to see more of the Shepherd.
Indeed.
Which makes sense, there's a sheep and a dog.
Indeed.
You like your 4 chambers of flying?
I feel like that's a Wu-Tang Clan album.
Do you like to fly? Need to see what the switch does. Turn the line.
Interesting, it makes a thing appear.
Yes, it might also do something else. You look through the door.
Ah, right, right. Yeah. Well, this is something.
If you step on that, switch to the left. It does the same thing.
Yep. Now, I can see the bit over there. Not quite the,
Solution?
yeah, so really, how I'm getting the other bit across. See, so I can, as long as that door's open, go through this. And this is gonna send me to space.
Okay, so you can use these to throw yourself. Because it blocks off.
Yep. Can use it to throw other things. Question then. I guess, yeah, the ultimate goal is to get a red beam through there.
You know there's something over to the right.
Yes, this is true. Rather involved. And hopefully I drop this at the right time.
Oh, you don't need to drop it. You don't need to drop it. But there's another fan that goes to the right.
Yeah.
You can jump on the fan with this in your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
It's alright. Just didn't want you to, like, throw that cube somewhere weird.
But I love throwing cubes somewhere weird.
I mean, I'm totally sure you could have done it that way. You do go over this. You totally could have dropped it in here. I just, terrifying if you'd flung it out of... If you'd flung it out of the puzzle or something.
Alright, now we do sort of still have the other issue, which is getting this around to there with what appears to only be one laser.
Well, I guess the question is, can you do it with one laser?
Sure doesn't seem that way.
Nope. No, we know we
In
can.
case I need this over there.
Yeah, they don't really drop like the boxes.
Do they fly like the boxes?
Let's find out.
Alright, well, I'm gonna need that then.
Well, you can get that pretty easy.
Yeah.
Just need to grab the jammer. I think they can, fly... Oops. The box. You sent the box on its little journey.
I'm making a face right now. I am currently making a face.
The box.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm like, why no box?
Went on its wee journey on its own.
Get the fuck out of here.
So yes, well, I think you can send things like jammers and tripods flying. The safest thing to do is, as always, put it on a box. Because sometimes
Boxes are very aerodynamic.
sometimes the physics gets a little weird on things on a tripod. I think you're pretty much always supposed to
Right.
put it on a box. So I'll probably get a time to
Leave.
Yeah, we'll check Milton and pop into the main bit to get the autosave. I think it saves actually do puzzles, but I don't know.
Good
for
to be certain.
Milton? Yeah, Milton.
Ah,
was
he's
chat.
Milton.
Or
Network
maybe
connection.
it's our, yeah, maybe it's our stranger that we met last time. Let's reconnect.
You back, bro?
You back? What were you trying to say before? Do these terminals talk to you at all, or how do I know I can trust you?
These turtles.
Do these terminals talk to you? You're not talk. I got operating system messages. Try to figure out how this place works. Sometimes it seems like there's a purpose to everything, other times not so much. I think we're plugged at some kind of machine. Do we think something else is going on, or what do you have to go on, or making assertions is a hazardous
Then I'd be
enterprise.
talking like Milton.
I don't want to talk like Milton. So, do you want to ask for evidence?
Yeah.
What else could possibly explain all this? I don't believe in demons and evil wizards. Do you believe it's a punishment? Something has gone badly wrong, and you don't believe in anything anymore? You think we're being prepared for something, or perhaps you have it right after all?
It's probably demons. It might be evil wizards. I don't know. Maybe we're being prepared for something. Something else, maybe it can help us. Ever since I got here, felt like something was wrong. This place plays tricks with you. You can't get your head straight. I think I know a way to find out the truth. I was digging in some documents, kept finding references to this password. Library master key, but I don't know how to use it. What is it? Swear not to go anywhere without me and I'll tell you. MLAprocess.bat, logged into the session. Uh-oh. Milton! Milton! Scully, you ever heard of a puzzle demon? Yeah, pretty much.
Puzzle demons, personally.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Milton terminated.
Something definitely occurred there.
Milton was like, nuh-uh.
Admin password. More like sadmin password.
hello. Whatever's going on here sure has something to do with the tower. Everything's telling us to go there, but everything indicates that we must. Says
But thou
she.
must.
Unless you're wrong and either him's right, or you're both wrong. And there is no right, says Dog.
Thanks,
is
Dog.
very... I think you've been taking the thing in the archive too seriously, says she.
Thanks, dog.
Dog doesn't know who to believe.
I know dog's got me. Even if I don't got me. Alright.
Alright, we wander out. I'll do this.
Indeed. Alright, well, we
things
did,
are doing good.
we did pretty
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, things doing good.
Got through most of the Egyptology segment. Next time, we'll probably do more of the fucking Egyptology
We
segment.
will finish the Egyptology and we'll either send the tower or go see C or both. We might get into a star area.
It's true, if I find one more
You're
star.
only one away from that.
That will be next week.
Alright, let me see you streaming.
Yes.
Alright, there's Newbie or Ragni.
Ragni?
Do it.
Alright, well, we are gonna host you over to Pauline. I'm gonna go record some Fire Emblem, God help me.
Alright, join us next week for more puzzles, and tomorrow for caves where we might finally lose Flame Seatsman.
Probably. I say that every week. It will be at 1 o'clock rather than 2 o'clock.
Yes, 1
because
o'clock
we've got
tomorrow.
some stuff to do tomorrow in the afternoon.
Yep.
Alright, well, see you then. Hope everyone enjoyed.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.